Hey, what's up, YouTube? On May 18th, there is going to be a monumental showdown between Usyk and Fury, two undefeated champions going at it for the prestige of being called Undisputed, which hasn't happened since Lennox Lewis almost 25 years ago. That is far too long. One generation is considered 25 years. However, that is boxing politics for you. Goes to show how much it got in the way, that it took this long in order to materialize. The other big fight of two undefeated champions fighting for all the belts that comes to mind is Ali versus Frazier 1. Of course, I don't think this fight is at that caliber of anticipation or significance. I would like Usyk to win this fight, to show the world that you don't need to be a super heavyweight in order to be the world champ. Usyk is a former cruiserweight. He is 6'2.5" and about 220 pounds. That is similar to great champions like Ali, Mike Tyson, Sonny Liston, George Foreman, and so on. Usyk represents old school boxers when it comes to size. Nowadays, most boxing analysts act like guys from the past eras could not be competitive because they weigh less and are a bit shorter. That is not true at all. Past champs could definitely win titles nowadays. Being a bigger heavyweight only helps so much, but there are limiting factors like how good the person can take a punch or how hard they can hit. Look at Tyson Fury. He doesn't hit as hard as Wilder, Ernie Shavers, or Foreman. Yet Fury is 6'7.5" and weighs about 260, 270. Wilder has weighed in at 212 pounds. Also, Fury can't take a punch as good as guys like Foreman or Ali. Yet he outweighs them by 50 pounds. Also, when it comes to boxing skill, these smaller heavyweights tend to be more skilled. Let's take a look back at when Fury fought Steve Cunningham back in 2013. Fury was 24. He had stated that it was his hardest fight because he was the best boxer he had faced, and that he was more skilled than himself. Fury even got knocked down by an overhand right. Fury had to change his tactics from trying to box him to being more physical. He pressured Steve against the ropes, using his size to bully him, to lean on him, to wear him down. He made it a dirty fight. In the finishing sequence, he pushed his forearm right in Steve's face, then he landed a right hand. In my opinion, he will try to use rough tactics against Usyk. He might even use dirty tactics too. I wouldn't be surprised if Fury fouled him out of frustration of not being able to get to him. Usyk is a much better boxer than Cunningham, so Fury might look bewildered at times. His usual bag of tricks won't work on Usyk because Fury relies on having the better head movement and footwork to beat his opponents. Throw in the fact that Usyk is also a southpaw, that will throw Fury off his game even more. Boxers don't like to fight southpaws because they say it's like you have to do everything backwards. Fury is acting all confident and showing bravado, but I think that is just for show. He's obsessed with being considered the greatest heavyweight of all time, so he sees this fight as pivotal in order to be seen as such. Fury has been trying to dodge a fight with Usyk for years, making outlandish demands. He tried to make it seem like it was Usyk's fault for the delay, but it wasn't. Most people started to criticize Fury, saying he was the one who didn't want the fight. The only reason I think he took this fight now is because he feels that Usyk has slowed down. He is 37 years old. Most boxers really take a downturn after the age of 35, especially ones that rely on timing and footwork. I think Fury's confidence grew when Usyk fought Daniel Dubois. He felt like Usyk is vulnerable now, that he can attack his body and get the stoppage that way. However, that punch Dubois landed was a low blow, in my opinion. If that's going to be part of Fury's game plan to target the body, he's going to get countered. When a boxer throws body punches, it leaves the chin susceptible to be hit. Also, Fury isn't known as a hard puncher. Dubois and Joshua both hit harder than Fury. In my opinion, Usyk will beat Fury at his own game. He will stick and move, he will pepper him with shots, and at times land heavy left hands. He will beat him to the jab. Usyk is the quicker of the two. The only chance Fury has of winning is some shady judges giving him a draw or a win when he didn't deserve one, or he will need to get a knockout. I think there's a chance of him getting disqualified as well. This fight, in most people's eyes, will decide who is the best heavyweight of this generation. For Usyk, it would be a great achievement since he did so much in a short period of time. He currently only has 5 fights at heavyweight. Again, it goes to show the kind of toughness and bravery he has. He went straight to the top and fought the hardest fights available. He didn't shy away from these huge heavyweights. He looked great against Anthony Joshua, who outweighs Usyk by 30 pounds. Usyk has the ability to stay in the pocket and trade, just like he did with Joshua. He has good head movement. Tony Bellew said when he fought him, he stood right in front of him, and their front feet were touching. Yet, he wasn't able to hit him. Usyk is deceptive with his movement, because when you think he's in range, and you try and hit him, then all of a sudden he's gone, and you missed. Fury hasn't fought someone of this level of boxing. This fight might look similar to a Dubois fight. Usyk might finish Fury in the later rounds through sheer accumulation of punches from him. Look how he looked against Francis Ngannou. In some people's eyes, he lost that fight. Sure, he came out of shape, but it was a terrible performance against someone with no boxing experience. Fury's lifestyle might have caught up to him. That might have taken too much out of him, and he might not have it anymore. He is 35, and his body has a lot of wear and tear. He isn't the same fighter that beat Vladimir Klitschko back in 2015. In conclusion, Usyk will become the undisputed heavyweight champion in his 6th fight at heavyweight. He will most likely get a decision win or a late TKO stoppage, somewhere in the 10th to 12th round. The only other heavyweight he didn't fight that is considered a big name is Wilder. But his career has taken such a downturn, he doesn't deserve a title shot even. He is shot for one. Even if Fury manages to win, his resume isn't that impressive anyways. He currently only has fought in 6 title fights, 3 of those against Wilder. He also won the title from a 39-year-old Vladimir Klitschko. He defended his title against a journeyman in Chisora, who he holds 3 wins over. So he can't be considered one of the greatest of the all time. Anyways, tell me in the comments below who you guys think will win and how. If you like the content, like and subscribe. Thanks.